Hey, this is Jim, and today we're going to show you how to fix a very rare problem that we've heard of before. It's a tight side-to-side bracket. There have been a couple people who have inserted their side-to-side bracket on their 5-speed and 6-speed. This is not specific to a 6-speed, though this is a 6-speed transmission. They put the pivot pin in, and the bracket doesn't move freely. It's just kind of sticky, and this is going to add to your shift effort. Won't make it as smooth as it could be. So what's probably going on here, well, what I think is going on here every time, is that the tube, the 12mm tube that this pivot pin goes into, has corrosion in it. And so I simulated it. When we first got this transmission, it had corrosion in the tube and it was tight. I fixed it. But to simulate the tightness, I went ahead and put a shim of clear tape on this bushing to tighten things up. So what you can do, if you have a tight bushing there, is you can take something like a brush. This is a 410 shotgun brush. You can take any round little brush like this, and just insert it in the tube, and just kind of work it back and forth to pull the corrosion. There's probably a white powdery corrosion in the tube, and once you do that a few times, you probably will be fine. Of course, this brush is a really tight fit, so once you get that done, you can test it out again and see if it will move freely. I always have to install the 6-speed side-to-side with the bushing installed. So when I go back in here, let's see, I'm going to take the tape off of here, the simulation tape. And coincidentally, it's the tape. I found out that the tape will actually, if you use the tape as a shim, you can, if you have any looseness at all in here, which you shouldn't ever have, but you could use tape to shim it to add some, to take some of the tolerance out of it. Anyway, now this moves nice and smooth. There's not any slop, but there's nothing hanging it up. And that's what you want, is you don't want it hung up by any extra corrosion in this tube. Again, this is a very rare circumstance. It's not going to be very common, probably only in areas that use road salt to keep the snow and ice off the roads. Southern cars aren't going to see this problem because you're just not going to have any corrosion inside this tube. And that's pretty much it.